Hi everybody, 4th of October, another day in my daily diaries now of how I'm coping with the loss of my wife due to Parkinson's. Well, today's been a good day. A good day today. I made myself get up and get out and do stuff. So yeah, I'm back to my usual positive self today. I know there's going to be more, down days to come, but when they come, I just have to accept them and just write them off. And try and fight them off as best I can. So I got to the gym this morning. Had a good session actually, yeah. Did some extra cardiovascular work as well. I'm getting too old for this cardiovascular. It takes it out of you. It takes it out of you, but I keep saying I'm a growing lad, but I've stopped growing up now, I'm just growing outwards. I know, so I'm trying to stop myself growing outwards anymore. But it's a losing battle, to be honest. So I was at the gym I was there, 9:30, 20 to 10 in the gym. And then went from there, I thought I'll have a drive out, and I went to St Anne's. Went to St Anne's, there's a charity shop over there that's associated with the Trinity Hospice, where Lucy, the nurse who was really helpful to me, she's associated with that hospice, Trinity Hospice it's called. But they do it's just a man's shop, but it's proper high end stuff, like Boss and Ralph Lauren and that sort of stuff. I've had a couple of bits from there. I nearly bought myself a Boss cardigan today, but I tried it on and it just looked a bit, it just looks a bit big, but it's probably me underneath it making it look a bit big, so I didn't buy it. They're expensive, but it's all good stuff. That one was, I think it was 48 quid. But it's all good stuff. They're not, more, you can see most of them are not really second hands. I think they must be have a deal with the factories and stuff and end of runs and all that stuff. So I don't know where. Anyway, so I went and had some lunch while I was there. I had some soup and a cob, and then I went from there into Blackpool. Parked up in Blackpool and had a walk round and see if I could buy anything, but there's nothing I fancied buying. And then I sat having a cappuccino in a Nero, I think it was, Cafe Nero. And then came back from there and went into Cleveland. Sat on the promenade in the car, just watching the sea coming in and going out, and when it started to rain. And then I went for a walk, a good long walk again, along the promenade. But while I was walking along the promenade, I passed this little old woman, and she was a little old woman, and she's probably, 4 foot nothing, and she had one of them little 3-wheel walker things that Angie started to use at one point, and just taking dead little steps out on her own along the promenade. And she must have been, I don't disrespect her, but I bet she was getting on for 90. And I passed her, I said, good on you, you keep going. And I passed her, and then I passed her coming back, caught her up again and coming back. And I said, hope you've not got far to go. And she just laughed, said, thank you. I thought, good on you. Good on you. But again, then you start thinking, well, that could have been and should have been Angie. But I soon shook myself out of that. I sat on one of the benches again, just sat in the wind and the cold, and with collar up, and just pondered life again. And then what did I do then? I said, I went and bought all my Christmas cards, to be honest. A couple of birthdays coming up before Christmas, so I've got them cards and all the Christmas cards for all kids and stuff. So they're all done. I just need to remember where I'm going to put them so I don't lose them. But at least that's one job that's done. And I've come home and I've just been faffing. It's raining outside, so I'm gonna go and get my shower and have something to eat. Don't know what I'll have yet. I'll just see what's in the fridge and just make a bit of a mishmash, whatever's in the fridge, I think. And then I'll sit and watch some football, because there's quite a bit of football on tonight. So yeah, overall it's been a positive day. Tomorrow I've spoke to the stonemason. Yeah, I phoned him. He's getting me a price for a replace the bench, but also a granite bench, which obviously will last a lot longer as well when you think about it. So I said, yeah, get me a price. I'm not looking forward to the price on it, because I can imagine it's going to be expensive, but I'll wait and see. Wait and see what he comes back with. So and then getting booked in to go and put the word in on the headstone. I've got to send him the picture over that I want on the headstone. I'm going to use the same picture that I used in the frame that was sat on in church that young grandson carried in. I'm going to use this one I've got on the table. I'm going to use that one for the picture on the headstone, because I like that picture. It's nice. It's nice. It just says it as she is. So I'll do. I've had some forms to fill in from the solicitors. I've started doing them, but again they'll be shut now, so I'll finish them off tomorrow. I've got a cleaner coming in the morning, so I won't get to the gym early, so I can do my email replies in the morning while she's here. Then I'll get off to the gym, and then I'm just going to, what am I doing in the afternoon? I forgot now. I forgot. I thought I mentioned that, but I bloody forgot. No, it's gone. It might come back to me in a minute. Oh yeah, I've had a message off somebody on TikTok, and I've asked them who they are, because they've been messaging me around, but there's no picture. So they said they've been over to the grave today, to Angie's Garden today. That's what it's being called now, Angie's Garden. And they said, I remember when Angie got the road tarmacked, and that's another thing I've never mentioned. The cemetery's massive, and it's all in little sections, and you've got little roads going to and from different sections. And the section where we are, it's getting towards the bottom end, near where the railway is. And every time we park up, people would park up on the grass, you know, and churning it all up. So in winter, it was all muddy, always muddy all the time. So Angie got on a mission, got the fella's name, who she had to be in touch with. I think he was called Paul. And she badgered him. She hounded the poor fella. She got it tarmacked and proper curbstones put in both sides. It's the only little track in all of the cemetery that's tarmacked with curbs. There's nowhere else in the cemetery, and it's a massive cemetery. Nowhere else in the cemetery has it got a tarmac road with curbs to it. And that was all down to Angie. Like a dog with a bone. Once she got on a mission, that was it. She wouldn't let it go. So it really made me giggle. It really made me giggle thinking about that. Yeah. I must start thinking of things that I can start mentioning now as well. Instead of just, you know, going on the same old type of thing. Such things as that, you know, what she were like and what she did or she wouldn't do and she wouldn't accept, or, you know, if she thought it was wrong, then it was wrong and she'd put it right. Proper strong-minded woman. Proper. Until that bastard disease got a grip. That was it. But prior to that, yeah, probably the strongest woman I've ever known. And even heard of. Yeah. So, right, I'm going to get off now because it's now 6:10. I might have my tea first, then get my shower and get ready for football. So again, thanks for all your comments over the last couple of days. Well, I've been having a few down days. I know you keep saying now to feel guilty for and all that, but you do. I know I did the best I could and all that, but you know, if I didn't feel guilty, then I'd just be being a front, wouldn't it? It's, you know, I didn't feel guilty for enjoying a couple of days, you know, out meeting different people, and you not being around, then I wouldn't be normal, I don't think. You know, so I've got to be able to feel guilty as well as feel happy. Does that make sense? Right, so on that note, again, thanks for all your comments and support. Please press your like buttons and follow me and forward these videos on. And I'll do another one tomorrow, as per usual. And you take care now. Bye.